welcome to the AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve Continental Classic. It's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm that ball bro for the NYC.
And you already know it's your boy Roze.
We out here looking like the three blind mice today. It's been a long day, ladies and gentlemen, a long day. AEW Dynamite is in the book. Way to kick off the goddamn Continental Classic. This was an incredible show. Started off, they didn't hold no punches. We got Kazuchika Okada, Kyle Fletcher to open the goddamn gate. Crazy match. Kyle Fletcher pulls the upset and is the third person to defeat Okada in AEW. He gets the 3 points on the board. Ball, bro, how'd you feel about this first match?
Man, you talk about a way to kick off the Continental Classic, man. No better way than just a straight up certified hood classic. The Proto Star versus the Rainmaker. This was amazing right here. And if you were not smart a year ago buying into stocks into Kyle Fletcher, the Proto Star himself, well, you're too late. You missed the train. You missed the boat. It's over. We three smart guys, us three stable geniuses. We're on the ship already. We're the captains. We're driving this sucker all the way until the mountaintop. That's where Kyle Fletcher's going right here. As I predicted, he will come out of the Gold League. He will go to the finals. It ain't no major upset that Kyle won tonight. This is expected from the Proto Star. He beat Okada last year in the Continental Classic. This right here, you could call it a roll up. You could call it luck, man. At the end of the day, he got that 1, 2, 3. Got him out of there. 3 points for the Proto Star. I know they got the little handshake right now, but you know what? Listen, Rainmaker, he's behind the gun. I know it's only week 1, but he got 0 after week 1. So you know what? He better step his game up week 2 because it ain't going to get any easier from here. We saw the rest of the action in the Gold League later on tonight. It ain't going to be no cakewalk. This Gold division is just straight banger after banger after banger after banger. I mean, whoever comes out of this, man, is going to be on top of the world. But yeah, Kyle Fletcher for the win. 2026, he will be a top 5 wrestler in the entire world, man. You could take that to the bank.
Damn, talk that talk. Roze, how'd you feel about the opening with Kyle Fletcher picking up the dub?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's Thanksgiving Eve, but it felt like Christmas with them going against each other early for real. Because like Okada, of course, everybody know Okada's a GOAT himself. Kyle Fletcher is definitely the future of pro wrestling himself, and having them go against each other in the match. It was great. It was awesome. Like for that to be the first match of the Continental Classic, it kind of just set the whole tone of everything about it. And the whole and the whole thing with the Okada going against the Okada and the Don Callis family, I think this kind of furthers that story. Because everybody knows Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita kind of like this. And like Okada might be the odd man out of the situation. But yeah, man, it was a great match. I loved it, to be honest.
Yeah, damn good start to Dynamite for sure. And the ladies picked up the baton and kept it going. First off, shout out Polo from the Square Circle boy saying the Proto Star is the one. Yes, he is. But the ladies, they got the baton passed to them and they kept this thing going. The Babes of Wrath defeat the Sisters of Sin to advance in the finals of the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament. This is kind of a foreshadowing of what's going to happen in the next match. We'll talk about that later, but we'll see. Maybe it will be, something different. But the Babes of Wrath, they get the job done. They are moving on. Roze, was this the right pick?
I feel like it is. The Babes of Wrath feel like the Cinderella of the whole like tournament, as far as them beating Mercedes and Athena. If they could beat Mercedes and Athena, it feels like they could beat anybody. So
Right.
The fact that they went ahead and they went through Sky Blue and Julia Hart, it doesn't surprise me at all. I really think it kind of sets it up to like next week where we kind of like the favorites have to win. Everybody know who the favorites is. Like it ain't no if and but about it who the favorites is. But we'll get to that. But I do like Harley Cameron and Willow together though. I think they do make a nice team together. So I'm glad they won and they was able to go to the finals.
Bob, bro, you happy with the outcome?
I am, man. Listen, I understand we're going to hear some thoughts and complaints about, oh, the Sisters of Sin, their original tag team, another original tag team in this tournament losing. That's what they said about Ty J a couple weeks ago. But listen, with Harley Cameron and Willow, we know what you got. You got lightning in a bottle right there. I mean, we know they're two great talents individually, but together, I mean, they're just awesome together. They got great on-screen presence, and Harley Cameron has improved immensely in the year of 2025. So, listen, that's just what it is. As a booker, as a showrunner, you got to go with the hot hand that you're presented. And the hot hand right now is the Babes of Wrath moving on to the finals. So whether they're facing the Timeless Love Bombs or the team of Megan and Marina, we'll see. But I mean, I think it is the right call for them to move on to the finals. And I understand we'll talk about the stipulation for their other opponents later on, but who knows? I mean, listen, learn anything from the main event at Full Gear, expect the unexpected. What seems to be may not be in the card. So I'm not going to put my money on anything like it's a guarantee we're going to get this, man. It's just something we're just going to have to let it play out and see what happens next week.
Definitely. Next up, we get the celebration of the new world heavyweight champion, Samoa Joe. He comes down to the ring with Shibata and Hobbs. Then he brings out Hook. Hook is talking that talk, saying he's the greatest second generation athlete that ever lived. And then in the back, you see Swerve, Hangman coming to the ring. They make their way down. The Ops, the young boys was down there, ran through them. The damn Hangmaster lived up to his name and hanged a man on goddamn national television. Shout out Emmett Till. If you know, you know. But anyway, he hung him over the ring. Son of a bitch. Swerve did the same. Crazy mayhem. Security came down to break it up. It's clearly some tension between all of them. I don't know if it's going to end up being a triple threat somehow, but maybe it's just me. But am I the only one thinking Swerve might be in the Ops? He hasn't touched none of the Ops members yet. I don't know. I think Swerve is swerving us. Maybe it's just me, but Bob, bro, how you think about this segment?
I mean, just think about it. Like a year ago, you would have never thought in a million years you would have seen freaking Swerve and Hangman entering together like in tandem on the same side, on the same team with their history the past couple of years. I mean, from staple guns to burning down childhood homes and, just terrorizing each other's families. Like, and now you see this, but like you said, now you bring it up. It's like you said, he hasn't touched Joe. He hasn't touched Shibata. He hasn't touched Hobbs. He hasn't touched Hook. I mean, maybe Swerve, maybe swerving us. We shall see. But I mean, listen, shout out to the cameraman. They were doing their best, like to not capture the actions with the chains, around the neck.
Right.
Like they had to do the crazy camera cuts, like if Kevin Dunn was back in WWE producing the show. I understand it. I mean, listen, you expected the crazy gory stuff at AEW, but there's even a limit you could do on national television. But I mean, that's something to keep an eye out. I mean, because not even really Swerve has really announced his intentions, really, when we think about it. So we don't know what's going on in that head up there. I mean, he's an ultimate opportunist. So I think don't be surprised when an opportunity presents itself. His intentions will come into the light.
How'd you feel about this segment, Roze?
I liked it. First off, let me say this. I love Hook, man. I love Hook, man. But man, sometimes, man, when he talk, it just feel like he don't believe it. Like when he talk, like it don't hit. Like when he said all these rednecks in here not smart enough to know I'm the best second generation superstar out of here. I'm like, yeah, I guess like I don't know, but no, I did like how Swerve and them did come out there. I like how Hangman went, took him a shot, grabbed a beer bottle, smacked someone in the head, and no, I do this chain the chain being the link between them is crazy because even at All In, like at All In, they used the chain as something like that brought them together. Where Hangman gave it to him in the back, and then Swerve
Oh, you're right.
came and
You're
gave
right.
it to him at All In, and now they both had to change the night, like putting it around those ops dojo people, which is crazy. Um, Swerve looked like he was really trying to catch a body, which was crazy. But now that I ain't never thought about he ain't touched none of the ops members yet. But I think it's just because they really just get gone, and they just have 15 guys between them, and they don't really get a chance to touch him yet. But that would be something if Swerve us and is a part of the ops.
What was you gonna say, Bob, bro?
No, I was gonna say like Rose brings up a great point with Hook, like how he talks and how you don't believe it. Like the way that Hook tries to talk, like you think that he would be as big as Big Bill, but dude, you like 5 foot, you like 5'6", 5'7", like $150, man. Like
Right.
you're like you're like you're the scrappy do of the group, man. It's like
He
let me
is.
at him, let me at him. But it's like, dude, you down here, dude. Like pipe down. You're talking above your weight class. I mean, you in there with Joe Hobbs and Shibata, then Hangman and Swerve come out there. But yeah, I don't know. He gives me very Scrappy Doo-ish vibes when he's trying to talk tough out
That
there.
might be his new gimmick. That might work, man. I love me
It
some
might
Scrappy
be.
Doo, man.
Right.
Uh,
Oh man. Next up after that, we get a dope little segment with the Death Riders. But one thing that wasn't hitting in this interview was the captain, John Moxley. Everybody in the back had a little stank face when he kept saying, next man up. We got to keep the fight. They was looking like, really? Really? You can see the dissension seeping in. But luckily, he was able to gain some aura points as he defeats Dorado in a nice dart choke. Shout out Tony Ferguson from the UFC. He made that move popular around the world. But he put him in a darts choke. And to Dorado's credit, he did not tap out. The man went out on his shield, but John Moxley racked up the 3 points in the Continental Classic tournament. Roze, how'd you feel about this one?
um, I like him winning the match against Dorado. I feel like he should win. To be honest, I feel like he should go to the finals and lose. And I feel like that's where they should put the bag over his head at. Because
Why it's
they
gotta be a
clearly
bag?
because that's how he used to take people out. So it's clearly they should be they gonna put a bag over his head sooner or later.
Oh man.
It's gonna be they like that promo he was cutting when he was like next man up, and Kyle and people like Kyle O'Reilly are not real wrestlers and this and that. They did not look like that was that they it looked like they was listening to a guy that when a coach loses a football team, that's just what it looks like.
yes.
Like
Mhm.
it looked like they like you gonna be fired next week. So it's like, hey, it ain't nothing you can tell us.
That's
Bro,
exactly what it looks
that's
like.
probably what it's like in Cleveland right now with Kevin Stefanski probably talking to him.
Right,
Man, like,
right.
no, you ain't gonna
You
be
gonna be
here
out of
in
here.
a few weeks. So it's like, what
Yeah.
are you yapping? And listen, I'm like, that was at the end of Full Gear. That little bit we saw, like, yo, you just yapping. You lost. You tapped out again. That's why you see all the stink eyes, like from everyone in the background, from Claudio. Like Pac had the crazy depth state. You see Marina from in the corner. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? What is this false sense of like just bravado you boasting right now. Like, dude, oh, these guys aren't real wrestlers. Oh, they're excited. Bro, you lost. You tapped
Right.
out again to the same guy, man. Like, yeah, he went to the hospital, but guess what? He picked up the dub. That's all that matters in the end of the day.
Yep.
Everyone else around the group is putting up their end of the deal. You are not. And we'll just spoil it right now at the end of the show. They already announced next week we getting Claudio and Mox. They are
Right.
wasting no damn time, and it's just, ooh, boy. You know what? I'm gonna call it right now. I want it to go to a draw. I don't want a winner. I
Right.
don't want a winner. Go to a 20-minute time limit draw. I want to see the interactions after the match. I want to see if there's any heavy hints from Claudio or with the other Death Riders when they come out after the match is done. Because remember, everyone's banned from ringside during these matches. So that's what I want to see. I think a draw will tell the story on how this is going to end at the end of the tournament. But yeah, I mean, maybe Claudio, one of them uppercuts, is going to knock some sense into Mox. We shall see.
How'd you feel about Dorado's performance?
I loved it, man. Listen, to me, yeah, we talked the other day, like, you know, in a far away when it would be great for him to make a run to the final, but this is all about him putting on a showcase for the AEW audience, the American audience, like who maybe and who haven't seen a lot of him in CMLL. Like, this dude is a future superstar right here. He's 23. I think he's 23, 24 years old. Like, he's not just the next big luchador in the world. He's the next big one of the next big superstars in the entire business. I mean, the fluidity that he shows in the ring, like just from point A to point B, there's no hesitation. He's 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, listen, he hung in there tough with Mox. He put Mox through hell in that match. And like you said, he went for a shooting star press. Mox got the knees up, caught him in a beautiful dart stroke. Like you said, to his credit, he didn't tap. He's reaching for that rope. He's reaching. But like you say, he just went out, and it's Mox, man, a 4-time AEW champion. Ain't no shame in that, but he just continues to boost his credibility in this tournament. And whether he wins or loses, like, he's gonna benefit from this like next year and beyond going forward. So it was a great showing from Dorada.
Definitely. Afterwards, Tony Storm comes down to confront Marina Shafir as she's in the ring consoling John Moxley. Moxley tired as hell trying to get in between them. Huh?
I thought she was calling him Johnny.
Yeah, she was calling him Johnny. And she announced that the special stipulation for their match, it will be a holiday style death match. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be, but I could just only imagine Tony Storm shoving a turkey baster up somebody's ass, but it's gonna get crazy. Hopefully it don't get too goofy when they get to these holiday matches and turkey and food fights, all type of shit. Marina Shafir and Megan Bain are serious competition. I don't want no jokes in this match, so hopefully this is still a death match and not too many shenanigans. But Bob, bro, how'd you feel about this announcement with the holiday death match?
I'm not surprised. I mean, with Tony and Mina winning the 4-way at Full Gear, them coming up with this stipulation. I mean, they're gonna need it going up against Megan and Marina, because a straight up, 2v2 match against those two beasts, like it could have been a tough mountain to overcome. But I mean, what Tony is gonna have like up her sleeve or what she's gonna pull out. I mean, first off, don't suggest that turkey baster up the ass. That this sick woman would actually do it on national television. There's nothing that this woman would not do. I mean, damn, she's teasing 2 weeks in a row. Basically want to have a match with Moxley. I mean, she'll do anything to win. But you know what? It's just the crazy month. The women have had. From Blood and Guts, to the 4-way until now. Like they are literally fighting to the death to be the inaugural women's tag team champions. And we'll see. I mean, you see the Babes of Wrath winning earlier in the night. You think maybe the heels are going to go over, but hey, you never know. I mean, there's star power in this match. It could go either way. I say expect the unexpected. But like I said, I hope it's not too cartoonish. Like no present boxes or Christmas trees or anyone dressed like Rudolph or Frosty the Snowman. None of that shit, man. Like you could get like maybe hit someone over the head with a turkey or whatever or something like that. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes.
Nina Shirakawa, she can do anything she wants with the turkey baster, if you know what I mean. But I don't want it to get too out of hand. I don't want it to get too out of hand.
It's a TVMA 14 rating, so we can't get too
right. Right. Roze, how'd you feel about this? And do you want to see two baby faces fight, or should it be the traditional heel versus baby face in the finals?
Man, first off, man, I love Tony Storm. I love Mina Shirakawa. But listen, a death match against Marina Shafir
Right.
and Megan Bain. I don't know. Is that supposed to be in their favor? Like, is that supposed to help them out? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, Marina Shafir. Like, first off, I knew Marina Shafir was scared, but with blood and guts, watching her stick her foot in that glass, and then watching her kick. Yeah, that just solidifies exactly what kind of person she is. So I
And
think
don't
it's gonna
forget the
be
working out with smoking cigarettes. Don't forget
right.
about that.
The cigarettes with the
Cigarettes.
Right.
lifting weights or whatever it was, that was crazy. That's still crazy to this day. But
Damn neck
like
workouts.
right.
I'm like,
Like,
if that's my opponent, I'm like, yo, you win. I'm out.
let it go.
I don't need that. I don't need that
I
drama
don't
in my
need to
life.
check that bad.
No, I don't know.
Just don't.
Shit.
But I think it's gonna be kind of a little. I don't think it's gonna be too goofy. I do think they might have like a couple of presents and gifts and stuff, but I think it'll be something like they'll have like a gift and it'll be like a barbed wire, like candy cane, kendo stick or something like that. Like
Yeah.
stuff like that. I think like that. But
Candy cane kendo
I,
stick.
but I just would rather see Willow and Harley Cameron go against Megan Bain and Marina Shafir. Cause I feel like that's just the ultimate, like the baby faces Cinderella against them. Cause where they started, people didn't think they was gonna win. They beat probably two of the best women in pro wrestling today. And then they beat a real tag team. And
Right.
now if they go against Megan and Marina Shafir, they could possibly beat like the most supposed to be dominant team ever assembled. So
Right.
like I would like that more than watching them go against Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, because I think it'll just be more of a like, oh, we respect you, but we want the titles, like, and that's fine, but that just don't hit. That
They
don't hit
taking
the
that they
same.
taking that Dirk Nowitzki path, going through the Hall of Famers to get their
Yeah,
titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you
yeah.
mean. Definitely. But then next up, another Continental Classic match. For those WWE fans who were crying about the young black stars not going over, talking about Carmelo Hayes taking the L to Gunther, there's diversity on AEW because Kevin Knight surprised everybody, got the win over Darby Allin, went over in the Continental match, got the 3 points. Great match. I did not think Darby was going to take the L, but he did. I appreciate it, man. Kevin Knight, I like him in Speedball, but ever since they got together, I've been waiting for him to just be on his own. So hopefully this can catapult him to that. Stop with the tag team, solidify him as a singles competitor. But I thought this was an incredible match. Roze, how'd you feel about it?
I think a lot of people they forget it's kind of like Outcast, Andre 3000. A lot of people say Andre 3000 a great rapper, which is the case, but they forget like Big Boy is as good as a rapper as Andre 3000 is. And I
Right.
feel like a lot of people they feel like Speedball is a great wrestler, but Kevin Knight is as good as Speedball is, and you found that out tonight for real. Like just watching that whole coast to coast kick in the face he did to Darby Allin, and then the whole like going up in the air with the frog splash and turning around. Like I said, I even said myself, I said, boy, a lot of people be saying Montez Ford got the best frog splash, but I ain't never see him hit a 180 turn in
Nah.
the air on the frog splash or nothing like that. But I do like him beating Darby, even though I'm a big Darby fan. But I do, and then I also like the fact that Darby get to show that he can actually wrestle. Like a lot
Facts.
of people be trying to call him a spot monkey and this and that and a fake Jeff Hardy and this and that just because he like doing high spots. But Darby Allin can actually wrestle, and people should have seen that tonight. And I think they're gonna see it more in the Continental Classic, like as more as it goes on, that the Darby Allin is like a real grappler too.
Facts, 1000%, man. What did you think about this match with Kevin Knight taking the win, Barbara?
I mean, he's just another talent. Like I said with Moscow Dorada, like in the blue league, in the goalie, like this is just a great opportunity for to showcase Kevin Knight's abilities. I mean, with various opponents. I mean, and him and Darby, like Darby was the perfect dance partner in the sense that he made Kevin Knight like not. I'm not. Of course, I'm not saying that Kevin Knight, of course, didn't have his partners, but he made Kevin Knight look like $1,000,000. I mean, Darby was selling and bumping like the rent was due tonight. I mean, Jesus Christ, like every clothesline and splash and move that Kevin Knight hit, it looked like it just took the soul out of Darby. Like, I mean, it was insane. I mean, just jumping over the ropes, like laying out the clothesline over Darby just when it was about to hit the 10 count. That moonsault outside off the barricade onto Darby, and then like Roze said, that coast to coast drop kick. Man, listen, it was impressive when Shane did it, but Kevin Knight, the elevation, he could have hit that for 10 more feet back. That's how high up this dude got. And listen, that UFO splash that Kevin Knight hits, like it is a thing of beauty. The hang time, and like Roze said, to do a 180 in midair and then land perfectly. That's one of those beautiful like top rope maneuvers you will see in professional wrestling, not just today but of all time. I mean, like I said, not even shocking in my opinion. I mean, it's well deserved, him getting the 3 points right now, and now he puts him up in a good position going forward. And but I think he's going to play the role in the Gold League where he's going to give a lot of these young talents like some great shine, win or lose. But Kevin Knight, I mean, I don't even think gravity forgot that Kevin Knight existed tonight. And gravity better catch up. If not, this man's going to keep going to Mars, Pluto, the moon, all unknown galaxies. The sky is not the limit for Kevin Knight. There is no limit for this young man.
Facts. Damn good showing by him. And that takes us to we were just talking about this show just flies by, man.
Oh,
We
yeah.
already at the main event. We got Orange Cassidy versus Claudio Castagnoli, the last match in the Continental Classic debut this week or whatnot. Claudio picks up the win over the babyface favorite Orange Cassidy, gets the 3 points. The Death Riders today walk out with 6 points altogether, but next week only one of them is getting it because both of them, Claudio and Moxley, will be fighting. And then at the end of the match, we had some continental chaos going. Everybody came out. I ain't even gonna lie, that was a little odd. I'm like, some people get along and they were still in there kind of fighting each other. It was a little too much, but you wanted to end the show with a bang, so I wasn't too mad at it. But how'd you feel about this main event, bro?
I mean, when I saw the matchup of Cassidy and Claudio, I'm like, don't get me wrong, dope match. We've seen this so many times, but it's like this is one of the rivalries that I feel like it's a different type of match every time we see them. And like Cassidy just tries, so hard, like being the underdog he is and trying to hit the orange punch out of nowhere so many times, but Claudio is just too big, too strong, too fast, and like he just ragdolling on Orange throughout the entire match. I mean, he hits that pop-up like orange punch and you think that's it. He hits the beach break, but like I said, Claudio just too strong, just throwing him like a newborn baby up in the air, like he ain't gonna catch you. Oh, he's gonna catch you with his goddamn uppercut, like he's goddamn Ryu playing Street Fighter, and he's out for the 1, 2, 3 points. And like you say, it is brother versus brother next week. Claudio and Mox, brothers don't shake hands, and these brothers ain't gonna hug either. They're gonna throw them goddamn hands. And like I said earlier, I'm calling a draw right now. They're gonna beat the crap out of each other for 20 minutes. And then I think after 20 minutes, they're gonna shake hands and they're gonna hug, think everything is all good here. But I think they're gonna start planting the small little seeds of dissension right there. Keep an eye on how Claudio interacts, with Mox at the end of the match and the other Death Riders in the back. But yeah, I will admit the post match, like little scrum of all the members of the Continental Classic was a little goofy, a little hokey. It wasn't necessary, but a nice shot of Dorada doing the moonsault outside the ring, taking out the entire crowd to close the show. But I mean, it's only day one of the Continental Classic, and look at everything that happened tonight. It's only going to go up from here.
Definitely. How'd you feel about the ending, Roze?
Um, like first off, the just the fact of Cassidy and Claudio going against each other for the 105th time, it just it's like every time a Claudio Castagnoli match, it just feels like he really fights them. Like
Right.
real, like he's really it feels like, and especially with people he wrestles frequently. I think with not just Orange Cassidy, another person I think of is Darby Allin. Like just it looks like he really is trying to hurt them. That's why I like watching him wrestle. Like the fact that he was just kicking the hell out of Cassidy, and then at the end the whole pop up uppercut, that was nice. I can't wait to watch him and Mox. I think it's gonna get to a point in that match where it's gonna get brutal between both of them. I think it might get to a point where it. I would like to see it end in a draw, but I like to see it end in a draw where Claudio has a chance to win, and then like he just run out of time, and then I would like that, like for him to have it in his head, like this man can't lead me. I almost beat him. So it's like
Right.
it's no sense of me even trying to listen to him. As far as the ending with the shenanigans and stuff, that was kind of weird because um like the first off, I was like, what's going on with Renee Paquette in the ring trying to interview them? Like, I thought that was weird when it started off, and then of course Orange Cassidy getting up, and then the conglomerate came, and then I was like, okay, so they probably still into it. But then all of a sudden, Kyle O'Reilly and Takeshita came out there. That's when it got weird to me. I was like,
Right.
wait, like what they got to do with? And then when the other people came, I was like, oh, okay, so this is just a Continental thing. And then Okada standing at the top of the entrance, but Takeshita and Fletcher, they get together by themselves, like off at the side, pointing at Okada, yelling at him and stuff. It's like
There was a lot going
Oh,
on there.
Okada working smart, not hard, man. Like it's like, what the
right,
hell are y'all
And
doing,
then, not to
man?
mention,
right.
you got Marina Shafir in there beating the shit out of Dorado. He just went to war with
Yeah,
Okada
yeah,
and Moxley, and she beating the shit
Yeah,
out of him. What was that all
yeah.
about, man?
That
man.
was
Listen,
that was
equal rights, man.
crazy.
She wants to get hands dirty, then all bets are off the table at that point.
Oh
That
hell,
was
man!
crazy. That was
But
a crazy couple.
damn good way to start off the Continental Classic, man. No complaints today. Scale of 1 to 10, what you giving tonight's show, ball, bro?
I'm gonna give it an 8.7. I kind of wanted a little bit more out of the Samoa Joe celebration, honestly. Not yeah, I feel like the segment was a little bit too quick, but hopefully we get more of that next week. Yeah, just a little bit more out of that. But I mean, listen, the Continental Classic, I mean, all the matches they hit. I mean, great upset victories for Kevin Knight, for Protostar beating Okada to start off. I mean, everyone showed out tonight, but yeah, I would have liked a little bit more out of the Samoa Joe segment, with Hook and Hobbs and Shabbat and all the ops. I wanted to hear a little bit more,
Yeah.
in that regard. So hopefully next week we get a little bit more. So I'm gonna give it an 8.7.
I'm close to you. I'm at a 8.5. I thought it was solid, but a few segments, I know it was a lot in the show, so they probably tried to pack it all, but a few segments could have went a little longer, like you said, explained a little more. But Rose, scale of 1 to 10, what you giving it tonight?
I'm gonna give it an 8. I feel like it was a solid show, especially what I came in looking for with the Continental Classic. I knew it was gonna be more graps based or more about the wrestling, so I like that. The one thing about one of the segments I know we didn't talk about was the Kenny Omega segment.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was kind of like how she asking him all the questions, and then at the end the Young Bucks come out of the locker room. It's like, what the hell? Like
Yeah.
you, like he was making it seem like, yeah, I might forgive him. I don't know. I guess I can give him another chance. And then they come out of his locker room. It's like, well, we got the answer already. I thought that was kind of weird, but yeah, I do wish that the ops thing. I do wish the ops promo kind of went different. I wish that I kind of wish that Swerve and Hangman would have got their hands on them, at least one of them. at least.
Right.
Like I feel like one of them, either Shibata or Hook, one of them got to get beat up. Like somebody, even if it's not Joe. So like that's the only thing I would complain about. And then the ending, the little scuffle at the end was kind of confusing, but it was still exciting at the end. Watching Okada and Okada stand at the top and Takeshita and Fletcher yell at him. So I'll give it an 8. It was a good solid show. Like I said, it went right past like a wrestling show that runs so fast that when you look up, you like, damn, it's ending. Is that's good to me. Like
That's good.
as long as don't feel like I'm working watching it. So
definitely,
yeah, that's good.
Now Collision tomorrow is on special time, Thanksgiving. We may do a post show, but depending on how the alcohol and the food go, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. We gotta pace ourselves, so we ain't gonna guarantee it. But if you see the post, join along on the Collision post show tomorrow. But before we get out of here, bro, what's popping with Group Chat Wrestling?
Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. We just posted episodes number 73 tonight, available on YouTube, Spotify, all podcast platforms. Follow us on Twitter, GW Podcast UK. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, GW Podcast UK, for clips from all episodes. Thank you for your continued support.
Roze, talk about Out of Bounds Radio, man. What y'all got cracking?
Man, Out of Bounds Radio, we just did a live earlier today. It's up on YouTube. Make sure y'all check that out. Dream Noise Media is the YouTube channel. I'm gonna put it up on Spotify right after I get off of here and get that up on Spotify. Make sure y'all go ahead and check us out on there. It's where we talk about sports and we laugh a lot. And it's a very fun thing. I love doing that thing with them guys. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got popping going on over there.
And tomorrow on the sports side of our Holy podcast, we will be doing a Lions Green Bay post show live right here, myself and a couple of other people. So stay tuned to that. And we also be live streaming the Kansas City Chiefs versus who are they playing? I forget that quick. Kansas City Chiefs and Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. So that's gonna be a damn good game tomorrow.
I hate to say it, but man, I think that's one that Dallas might win.
Yes. I hope so.
I mean, listen, offensive wise, I mean,
I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, it is. Definitely is.
This is probably the first time in my life I'd have said this, but I hope the Cowboys win.
We shall see.
And why not?
But like I said, tomorrow, possibly a Collision post show. This Saturday, for sure, we will be doing a War Games post show. But till then, it's been real. It's your boy AB from DET.
I'm that ball bro from the NYC.
And it's your boy Roze from Out of Bounds Radio.
You guys been tuning in to the AEW Dynamite Continental Classic post show.